Almost perfect. Almost perfect. Surprise, my fearsome guardians! Slash them to shreds! No one's taking back the treasure I stole fair and square from Midas' keep. Fall into pieces. Red. Blood. Us. Us unattainable. I'm out of here. My pocket down.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Mess.
Quite necessary when creating weaponry.
Yo! We were looking for some of those lustrous crystals. Now we can make better weapons. Hey Siri, is that pizza and now you want tacos? Yeah. Yeah. Let the taco flow through you. Did I make the sacrifice at the altar? Yes. We killed the deer. And then we brought...
Right! No time to hold back!
I'm just getting
Stay
feeling
right
Destruction!
there.
Shivering wind!
Dance in the wind! Got
You're finished!
Air back into the fray!
Yeah, here we go. It's my vengeance. It's my vengeance for all the random bard performs. I was thinking I was gonna be clever. Triple kill! I was being clever. That was almost clip-worthy. Almost. Yeah, the bush held me down. It was a mimic. There you go. The bush
Get
was a
good
mimic.
scrub.
Thank you, computer. As if I needed your assistance. Yeah, my goodness. And then the hoodie. I mean, didn't you just have a random white hoodie? Alright, that probably doesn't even reach all the way over his head. So like, and then you got one sleeve that's like an actual sleeve, and then the other one that's not even a full-on sleeve, and then it's just like, you know, a gauntlet with like a random glove. So like, it's just like, yeah, what are his shorts? Submarines? Like, oh my gosh, does he even know how to dress? You know? Like, give me his shoes could be submarines too. I don't even know. We could just like, you know, dunk him, and then, you know, he could stick his nose in it and see if he can breathe better than sucking on Yuna's face. You know, I don't even know. I don't even. Enable avatar feed. Apple pie. Pineapple pie. Ugh. At this point, Bobby would just crack. Somebody clip that. I want that sound. A little doo-doo. Please.
We are needed. That's the cerulean pipeline! Impossible!
We just got Odin.
Do the thing, Big Ross.
No! That's what I get for trying to read the sign. Public service announcement. Never try and read the sign whenever there's gravity involved. It's a trap. Heed Admiral Akbar's warnings. It is in fact a trap. What is up, my peoples? Tell me about your lives. Tell me about your triumphs and your struggles. Tell me some good things, Chet. What is that? We are back with more of the Oblivion Remastered. If you're wondering why we're staring at a corner in sneak mode, it's because I figured out how to cheese leveling the sneak skill by just turning on auto run and then running into a corner in a room that is populated by other people not in this room. So for the past hour, I have just been auto running in place, letting sneak build up so that we could level at least one more time before we get into the actual there's the main scenario, because that's where we're at. Let me catch up on chat though. It's right, man. What is good, sir? Yes, we're back on the Oblivion. Morrowind does not need a remaster. Morrowind needs a remake. I think we discussed this last time. But, yeah, Morrowind needs a full-on remake. And it's a little like Christmas. Sir, it's July. Unless you buy into the Christmas in July thing. Like to see the pyramids? Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. For instance, nice. Two Towers is your second favorite Lord of the Rings. Travel Savers #1. Return of the King is #3, so like, get it just set it's in order, but yeah, word. Return of the King is the perfect conclusion, especially when Sam gets home and he picks up his little girl, which happens to actually be his actual little girl. Sean Austin's little girl. And he's like, well, I'm home. So that's what it was all about. There and back again. But how you doing, Spikesman? Georgie, you made a 12 million gil role-playing on Balmung. What in the world were you role-playing, sir? Yeah, so the little girl that he picks up at the very, very end of Return of the King, and he's holding her, and he looks off in the distance, and he says, well, I'm home. That's actually Sean Astin's little girl. It's sad. But yeah, Georgie, what in the world were you role-playing, sir? Yeah, Mike. What is that, sir? Good meowdy to all the good meowdy? Indeed, I would tip my hat to you, sir. If I had a hat and I could tip it. So, we were just leveling Sneak off stream for the past hour. Now I have enough to level one more time. And then we can actually go to the end of the main scenario. Let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me sleep till 7 o'clock. Get some tea back in charge. Alright. Some death rolling. Some other roleplay. What in the world is death rolling? Georgie. Okay. And we are very nearly done with personality. Exactly 42 speed. The perfect number.
Sir,
Good evening, sir.
Sir?
Just comes in and takes my bed right after I get out of it. Glad I'm streaming. Well, I'm glad I can be of something beneficial to you, Mike. And how is everything, my dude? Use random.
Sir.
So you put dice 1 to 60 and roll 48. The other person would dice
Do you have
1
a
to
moment?
48.
There's something we need to discuss.
What do you need, comrade? My ear? My sword?
And then it keeps counting down until someone hits 1 and loses. So I
The
don't
others feel the same
understand.
way?
We are one mind,
So like,
one blade, of course.
Right.
do you
Well, we'll
bet
all have to
on
remain.
this or something?
But enough chatter.
I'm just randomly doing stuff while we chat. 1 meal at a time. And so, you won 12 times? Or I just went for 12 rounds? And you survived for 12 rounds? you want a couple mil doing that. Where'd you get the other few mil? You heard something about a Morrowind remake? Mike, check out Skywind if I can. It's Morrowind in the Skyrim engine. A few peculiarities. It's a good time for you to say, oh wait, so Skywind is actually ready to go? Because I've heard of Skywind already. Trying to see if this actually builds more acrobatics. By like jumping off the thing. Because landing also gives you acrobatics. Alright, Jet. Oh yeah, let's see. Let me make sure I'm repaired. I have repair hammers. All that good stuff. Because we are going into a place where I cannot return. I only have 4 repair hammers. Let's... just to be safe... let's go and get some repair hammers. I'm at 99 armor, but... I don't know how long it's gonna take to hit that last, level.
I don't know you, and I don't care to know you.
You're rude.
Congratulations on your victory. Your fame was well deserved, it seems.
I thought you didn't know me and you didn't care to know me. Sir. Computer, clip that.
I clipped the thing.
It's not 100%. That was when you played it. That was a few months ago. Why not follow up and see if there's been any news? I would hate for projects like that to get shut down. Especially if Bethesda officially announces a, Morrowind remake.
Hey, you look just like your statue. What can I do for you?
I have a statue.
Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
But I actually have a statue. But where is it? Okay. Just making sure there's nothing else we can get rid of. Let's see. Why am I carrying all this stuff? Okay, let's get us some repair hammers. Let's just get 16 to make it an even 20. Okay.
I appreciate your business.
There was an alpha release. They pulled it?
Good day.
So wait, is there any release present? Currently, like, does any release exist? Alright. Alright, chat. Let's make a hard save Here we go. And let's finish the fight. Keep me posted on the Sky Oblivion homepage. Wait, the Sky Wind people and the Sky Oblivion people is the same folks? Alright, Chad. Let's pull a Halo 3 and finish the fight. Shall we?
By Azura, by Azura, by Azura! It's the Grand Champion! I can't believe it's you standing here next to me.
Can you stop?
I have everything in place for the ritual. I'll open the portal whenever you're ready. I don't know what you'll find in Cameron's paradise. I do know the portal I create through the Mysterium Xarxes ritual will close behind you. You'll have to find another way back. I believe that Manca Cameron acts as the anchor for paradise, just as a sigil stone anchors an Oblivion gate in place. Kill Manca Cameron, and you will unmake his paradise. Shall I open the portal to paradise? Are you ready?
I am quite prepared. So feeling Oblivion being close to complete is why the remake dropped when it did. Okay, I didn't realize it was the same devs. That is a lot of work they're putting in. Like a lot.
Farewell, my friend. Our fate is in your hands. Bring back the Amulet of Kings. Brace yourself.
Here we
By
go.
Azura, by Azura, by Azura! It's the Grand Champion! I can't believe it's you standing here next to me.
Chad, should I put the ring fan
By Azura,
right
by
there?
Azura! It's
Dude,
the Grand
shut
Champion! I
up.
can't believe it's you standing
This is supposed
here
to be
Get scrubbed.
next to me.
computer. Stop. This is supposed to be a dramatic moment, and you're all ruining it.
By Azura, by Azura, by
And he
Azura,
just
it's
keeps
the Grand
going.
Champion. I can't
Dude.
believe it's you standing
Dude.
here next to me.
Computer, clip that.
I clipped the thing.
Oof. I've arrived in Cameron's paradise. The portal closed behind me. I must find Maker Cameron, kill him, then recover the Amulet of Kings. Dang.
So, the cat's paw of the Septims arrives at last. You didn't think you could take me unawares here, of all places, in the paradise that I created. Look now upon my paradise. Gaia Alata in the old tongue, a vision of the past and the future.
Huh. Really is pretty though. I'm trying to remember how far this place extended. Like, can we just... Isn't there like an invisible wall eventually? Poor Sean Bean. May he survive something someday. So... trying to remember, but I could have swore I saw a video or an article or something somewhere years ago that shows that he actually survives more movies than he dies in. It's just the ones that seem to do well, or that are memorable to most people, are the ones that he dies. So, I don't know if that's particularly true or not, but we can dream, right? Or at least Sean Bean can dream. Boromir being in the game doesn't really help the Lord of the Rings reference, right?
Behold the savage garden, where my disciples are tempered for a higher destiny, to rule over Tamriel Reborn. If you are truly the hero of destiny, as I hope, the garden will not hold you for long. Lift your eyes to Cairek Agaialor, my seat at the pinnacle of paradise. I shall await you there.
And, what does that say? Good day. How are you?
You destroyed the Sigil Tower at Ganona. My kin say you fought well.
No, I never heard of it.
Our clan sacked your city of Kavach. A trifling task, fit for scamps. Your swift retribution earned you much respect among my people. We had not expected that a mortal would act with such resolution and honor. It is no dishonor for us to speak.
Last time Sean Bean had a dream, he ended up in Silent Hill. Oof. What about Micah and Karen gets stuff about the realms of Oblivion, the Daedric Prince, entirely wrong. How so melodic? There's one who didn't die. The first Silent Hill movie? I've never seen a Silent Hill movie, so he actually survived a Silent Hill movie? Oh wait, everybody in Silent Hill is already dead, aren't they? Currently in Virginia, the first hotel on the way down to Texas. Nice. Nice. He says Cold Harbor belongs to Meridia. It's more like Bulls. Well, I would have never known.
You speak directly, like one of my people almost. I'm glad I did not kill you immediately.
That's how he survived. He didn't. He was already dead. Right? What do you want then?
There is but one way out of the garden. I guard that path. You will travel that path, and it will bring me honor to defeat you. But you shamed my kin at Ganona. To bring you into my service, that would also bring me honor. So I offer you a choice. Would you confront me in battle, or offer me service?
We don't serve no devils. I have questions, though. Let's see what he actually wants.
You are impertinent, mortal. I did not offer to answer questions.
I choose battle. Paradise, hallelujah, dead. We will see, Sir X-Men. Totally spoiled for it. Don't care, the first movie's great, second's alright. Yeah, I don't mind as long as Rusty Chad doesn't mind.
Your mind follows the simple path, the choice of an animal. But you have courage at least. You will fail, mortal. And then where will you be? Dead and nothing.
Oops. Yeah. Would you believe I just pressed space as if I was dodging in a Souls game. I don't know why I was thinking I was playing a Souls game. Dude talked some real big talk. Bands of the Chosen. Weakness to fire. What? Choose use on twist of the first movie. If nobody responds, I would say go for it. Yo, who are you? What are you doing? Why are you running? Why are you running? Ascended Immortals, fleeing for his life, but he's immortal. Those gauntlets are important. Look, I'll grab them. Stoner! My guy. About 400 miles. Today you're tired? Yeah, I can imagine. How many more miles to go then? Okay. Let's grab those gauntlets before I forget. Oh, 1,000, that's all? But yeah, that's a lot. Bands of the Chosen. I have the Bands of the Chosen. I should find the door to the Forbidden Grotto. See if he was telling the truth.
How
Yeah,
little you understand. You cannot stop Lord Dagon. The principalities have sparkled as gems in the black reaches of Oblivion since the first morning. Many are their names and the names of their masters. The cold harbor of Meridia, Periite's quagmire, the 10 moon shadows of Mephala, and Dawn's beauty, the princedom of Lorcan, misnamed Tamriel by deluded mortals.
Uh-huh. I'm just trying to explore.
Yes, you understand now.
No, I actually don't.
Tamriel is just one more Daedric realm of Oblivion, long since lost to its prince when he was betrayed by those that served him. Lord Dagon cannot invade Tamriel, his birthright. He comes to liberate the occupied lands.
Uh-huh. First being Sunbeam's character is chasing his missing wife and daughter. The story runs parallel to Theris. While his wife and daughter are trapped in Silent Hill, Sean Bean is in the real world. So it's left up to interpretation, but the general consensus is the daughter and mom are dead, trapped in Silent Hill. Sean Bean survives, but loses his family, gets the rare dub at what cost. Yeah, but isn't the whole notion of Silent Hill, at least in the games, is that once you enter Silent Hill, like, that just confirms that you're dead? Again, I've never played anything beyond like a little of the first one. But, that's my understanding. Is that once you're in Silent Hill, like, you're dead. Also mention this is in no way, shape, or form a Christian. I can imagine. Yeah, you had me under no illusion. I wonder how far all that goes. A bit more nuance to it. Just as every Silent Hill is its own protagonist's personal purgatory and hell, highly recommend playing Silent Hill 4, The Room. Huh. We spent so little time in the water. I forgot that there was actually fish that wanted to kill you. How far does this world go? Like, if we just kept swimming, what would happen? Looking for the solid understanding of Silent Hill in general. The other games hit so much different afterwards. So, are the movies also canon with the games? Or are they like separate universes? Okay, so there is a invisible wall. Glass alley with water, breathing in night-eye. Wait, what? Did that slaughterfish just end up on land somehow? You need some help, bro? Like, I'll throw you back in the water if you want. Like, you want some help? Here, let me try and get you back in the water. Bro. Let me get you back in there. You don't have to... Bro, I realize you're a murderous fish. But, like... it doesn't have to be this way. Let me help you back in the water. Bro. The water is the other way. Thank you for the clip, Barry. How you doing, by the way? Hey, fine, hold on. Okay. Are we actually gonna try and help this fish back in the water? Or are we just gonna leave him to his fate? I have never seen one of the fish do this. Bro, let me help you. Here, look. This is your home. Don't you want to go home? Look. Look, this way. Look, this way. I'll even help you. Look, I'll be bait for you to come over here. And then I'll leave you alone. First one to the theme. It's more artistic. More of a artistic level letter to fans. Say they're not canon. You'll die on that hill. The silent hill. LOL. Like every fish you save from drowning dies. Okay, look. You coming over here? Look. Okay, listen. Look. I brought you back home. Okay? Look. Now stay in your home. See? Look, isn't it better over there? Look, okay? Be home. You did it. Yeah, do you realize the irony of what I've just done? I am like a massive killer throughout this entire world. And I just spent probably 3 to 5 minutes trying to save a murder fish from drowning in hair. Shield bash. Yeah, the danger fish. I mean, I could have did this. Just pushed it. Maybe. I wonder what danger fish tastes like. It tastes like a mixture of risk and regret. Only imagine the ecological damage our character would cause, right? I didn't ask how big the room is. I said fireball! And then just like... Oh wait, I think I did too much. Greater heal! Yeah, I'm saving fish and picking flowers. Ooh, flowers.
Are you here to end this nightmare and free us all from the savage garden?
Ideally, but I'd like you to stop getting your eyes gouged out by branches. Tell me about Gyre Halata.
Gyre Alata is the master's name for this place. We usually just call it Paradise. This is the Savage Garden. At the top of that mountain lies the Terrace of Dawn, which leads up to Mankar Cameron's palace, Karak-a-Gyalor. Beneath the mountain lies the Forbidden Grotto, the only way out of the Savage Garden.
Forbidden Grotto?
The only way out of the Savage Garden. Only those wearing the bands of the Chosen may enter the Forbidden Grotto. But they never return, so we don't know what fate awaits them.
Bands of the Chosen?
Only those wearing the bands can enter the Forbidden Grotto. No one who enters the grotto ever returns.
Tell me about the Savage Garden.
Everyone here died in the Master's service. As the Master promised, we are now immortal, like the Daedra. But our life here is a nightmare. The creatures of the garden torment us endlessly. When they kill us, we are soon reborn and the cycle begins again. No one has yet found a way to leave the garden, except those few given the bands of the Chosen and allowed to enter the Forbidden Grotto.
Bro, that's messed up.
Leave me in peace.
I planned on it. Yeah. This is making us a guy's imagination, therefore the place isn't real. Neither is the fish. So therefore, I spent all that time saving an imaginary fish.
What do you want, mortal?
Bro, I just got done being nice to you.
Leave me in peace.
You? How can you be here?
No matter. You are too late to stop Lord Dagon's victory. Soon we will return to Tamriel to rule over it as lords. While you will remain here in the Eternal Garden forever. Those favored by the Master to wear the bands may enter the Forbidden Grotto and leave this savage garden forever.
A lot of PTSD from making flowers in Pink Kingdom Come. Which is coincidentally a quite Christian experience. But on the nose in medieval. But yeah, what can you do?
The Forbidden Grotto is the only way out of the Savage Garden. Those who earn the Master's favor are given the bands of the Chosen and allowed to leave the garden.
Thank you for that follow, Pigman. Glad you enjoyed the stream. Feel free to join us in chat. How are ya?
We have all died in the Master's service. Here in Gyre Alata, we are immortal and wait to return to Tamriel after Lord Dagon's final victory. The Master will soon deal with you.
You know what? I could just start wrecking faces. Since, you know, they're not fish. We don't care if they live or die, I guess. I'm doing good, Pigman. Just, did some kind of maintenance stuff today, earlier. But, otherwise, just mainly prepared for the stream. We are hopefully gonna finish the main quest line today. We won't have to close any more gates. Good boy, Jan Huss. I'm not even sure what you're referring to. Ultimate Crusade after that playthrough. Band of absolute primo DLC. No. The fact that we're picking flowers here more so than pretty much any place we've been to up to this point feels like, I don't know, feels like it should be saying something. Oh dear. Jan Hus is a Bohemian Czech philosopher who more or less started a proto-Protestant Reformation. Really? Bohemian Hussies? I haven't played the second one. The idea of picking flowers again makes you wanna... Indeed. Hey, how's it going, Jack? I've been doing most excellent. You know, living the life, doing the things, playing the games, computer.
What?
Shut up.
No.
Telling my computer to shut up, you know, as you do. Making the videos, picking the flowers. How about yourself? What you been up to? Okay.
Ask yourself, how is it that mighty gods die, yet the Daedra stand incorruptible? How is it that the Daedra forthrightly proclaim themselves to man, while the gods cower behind statues and the faithless words of traitor priests? It is simple. They are not gods at all. The truth has been in front of you since you first were born. The Daedra are the true gods of this universe. Julianos, Dibella, and Stondar are all Lorcan's betrayers, posing as divinities in the principality that has lost its guiding light. What are scholarship, love, and mercy when compared to fate, night, and destruction? The gods you worship are trifling shadows of first causes. They have tricked you for ages.
Bruh. You say that the Daedra
Why
are
do you
like...
think your world has always
Right,
been
stop.
contested ground, the arena of powers and immortals? It is Tamriel, the realm of change, brother to madness, sister to deceit. Your false gods could not entirely rewrite history. Thus you remember tales of Lorcan vilified, a dead trickster whose heart came to Tamriel. But if a god can die, how does his heart survive? He is Daedroth, Tamriel I Daedroth. This heart is the heart of the world, for one was made to satisfy the other. You all remember this. It is in every legend. Daedra cannot die, so your so-called gods cannot erase him from your minds completely.
My guy, do you not realize that one of the Daedra was like, yo, you killed a lot of my brothers, now I'm gonna kill you. My guy, how many of your people have I just wrecked? And your other Daedra can't die. Okay. Let's repair our stuff. Never followed up on the legit history behind it. A lot apparently it's accurate with some creative liberties. Speaking of the history, why these spoilers for Kingdom Come? Yo! 100 armor. Long days and nights at the forge are make you strong and tough. You are now a master armorer. Your repair hammers do not wear out while repairing weapons and armor. One repair hammer lasts your lifetime. Okay. Bands glow red briefly as they lock around your wrists. So I need to put the blades and gauntlets back on afterwards. The bands emit a red glow and the door opens. You like Jan Hus as a historical figure? Accuracy was what the team was going for. Against lockpicking, archery, and alchemy. Indeed. One hammer, 125 forever. Boy. Yo, you saw that door? It's like yeeted itself into Oblivion. I have entered the Forbidden Grotto, now to find my way through the Terrace of the Dawn, where I hope to find Maker Cameron and the Amulet of Kings. Okay, let's see if we can take off these bands. Okay. So that we don't have weakness to fire any longer. Cameron's ranting is rather, tedious. And, it's a lot.
This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death.
Bro, the dude's got the juice. Stop. And that felt personal? It probably was.
Please, by all means.
What do you mean by all means? I'm trying to talk to you.
You wear the bands, but you're no prisoner. Who are you? What are you doing here?
My business is my own. I'm here to kill Cameron. You know, no biggie.
Can you really do it? Can you bring this eternal nightmare to an end? Can you defeat Mankar Cameron and free all the souls of the poor fools who followed him? Listen, I can help you. You need my help if you are ever to leave the Forbidden Grotto.
Okay, who are you?
I was one of Mankar Cameron's chief lieutenants. I helped plan the Emperor's assassination. I opened the Great Gate at Kvatch. We were the chosen. We saw more clearly than ordinary mortals. We would destroy the world and remake it. Mankar Cameron was our leader, our teacher, our master. He had the secret knowledge. He dealt with Mehrunes Dagon as an equal.
Why would you help me?
I was at the sack of Kvatch. They had no chance. We took them by surprise, and we carried the walls in the first assault. But they fought on anyway, desperately. They seemed to think this decadent, mundane world of theirs was worth defending. I was slain after the battle was over. 3 townsfolk hiding in the cellar attacked me when I entered their house, hunting down survivors. They tore me to pieces, although I have no doubt they were immediately killed by my companions. I've had plenty of time to ponder my deeds since I came here. Ponder and regret. An eternity of regret. For my weakness, the Master sent me here to torture my former comrades who showed similar ingratitude for his gift of eternal life.
How can you help me?
No one wearing the bands of the Chosen can leave this grotto. The doors will not open, and there is no other way out. I can remove them, but I will need time. The Dremora Overseer will be here any minute to check up on me. You need to play along until he leaves. Just act like a prisoner, and do as I say. Once Orthe leaves, we can find a quiet spot to remove these bands.
I'll play along.
Good. Follow me, and don't worry. You can trust me.
Did I just kill the guy?
What's going on here? Who's this?
A prisoner, sent in by...
Show me some respect, worm. Unless you want to end up in the cages with them.
Kill me, sir. This prisoner was sent in by Capitan for question. I was about to begin. Let's get into the next grotto. I'm sure we can find a quiet place to remove the bands there.
Cameron.
Mankar Cameron lives in his palace, Karak Agaialo, which overlooks the Savage Garden from the top of the mountain. He never comes here. He stays in Karak Agaialo with Ruma and Raven. But these caves eventually lead to the Terrace of Dawn in front of his palace. Those bracers you're wearing, that's what we put on the prisoners here. It prevents them from escaping and makes them easy to control. I can get them off you, but I'll need some time.
Whether he was a goober, they got lied to him. Never followed it. Never just kill the guy. Just let him do the scripted bit. Oh.
Join my trophies, Nithing.
Come on! Together, we can defeat him!
Give glory, teaching!
Die! Death to the master!
Yeah, I'm trying to not hit the guy trying to help me. Okay. Yeah, I just didn't feel like playing along.
Come on. Together, we can defeat him.
Okay. Guess I'll just run ahead.
Nothing to worry about. Yes, just my eyes playing tricks on me.
Weak toast for the sorcery. Meh.
Nothing to worry about, I guess. Just my eyes playing tricks on me.
Look out! To your own race.
Trying to... Oh no. That was incredibly close. Where are you? Yeah, just to be safe, let's wait and let him get healed. What's this? And where'd he go? Okay, I'm guessing he went that way. Like I'm doing dribble with your frog tank? How's that
You
going?
made it. I didn't think you'd have any trouble. Let's get these bands off you. There. You're not a prisoner of the Forbidden Grotto any longer. Let me come with you. Let me help you kill Mankar Cameron. I am not without power.
You know what? Let's let the guy try and redeem himself.
I am no match for Mankar Cameron, but perhaps together we can find a way to defeat him. Lead on!
I haven't played a
Well
drow.
done, champion. Your progress is swift and sure. Perhaps you will reach me after all. You think I mock you? Not at all. In your coming, I hear the footsteps of fate. You are the last defender of decadent Tamriel. I am the midwife of the mythic dawn, Tamriel reborn. I welcome you, if you truly are the agent of fate. I tire of the self-styled heroes who set themselves in my path only to prove unworthy in the event.
I haven't played a drow most of your D&D life. I have a strong opinion on the spider danger. Trying to remember what exactly the deal with the drow was. Free at last. Free at last.
Let's put an end to Mankar Cameron and his evil paradise.
So what are your opinions on the spider danger then? And what's the deal with the drow? Hey, where's my boy? I was about to say. He didn't die already, did he?
Death to the master. That the best you can do?
Even though your boy is over here just punching things. Yeah. Huh. Sorry, that gonna happen suddenly. Sorry if I exploded someone's ears. Matriarchal society. Dark elves that live in the dangerous underground. Chief deity is a giant spider named Lilith. Indeed. Are we even going the right way?
Die, cur! Mankar
Okay. There's a we actually have a Trapdoor starter. Her name is Avatar of Lilith. Quite so. Chad, are we even going the right way? I don't think we're going the right way. You know, let's see if our boy can just boot him and get the last hit. I just legit handed that to you. What happened? Sleeping on the job. Looking for up. Okay. There it is. You're a spider, so what? Yeah, it's a great anime. Kid Spider Girl, man. It's just precious. I mean, why would... It's an anime. Why would the Spider Girl not be cute? Or at least in some fashion attractive. Hard to find these days. You don't even know. Yo, check that out. Is that a statue of Dagon? That is a statue of Dagon. Can we destroy it? Indeed. Computer.
What?
Indeed. I say, indeed. Indeed.
Indeed.
Indeed. He used to indeed for absolutely nothing, and now I can barely make him indeed at all. Indeed. See? I think we found him. Or at least someone close.
You did not expect to see me again, did you? You have no grasp of the power that my father has at his command. You think you can stop us? Soon Mehrunes Dagon will walk upon Tamriel for the first time since the Mythic Age, and our victory will be complete. Come. My father is waiting to welcome you to Karak Agayalor.
So, here you are at last. The lackey of the Septim Pretender. You still think you have a chance, don't you? We knew you would find your way here eventually, but it is of no consequence. You should not keep my father waiting any longer. He expected you hours ago. Come, you came here to see him, did you not?
Can we kill them all? Are we leaving no witnesses? Okay, chat. Quick poll. Type 1 in chat for wipe them all out. 2 for... Let's just see what happens. Might as well get all this done. Okay. Let's flip a coin. Heads is wipe them out, tails is they live until proven the necessary otherwise. Is you got a street that's worth having? Here? Okay. Save again. To the blade. I saved anyway. We can do it again. Let's hear the speech.
I have waited a long time for you, champion of old Tamriel. You were the last gasp of a dying age. You breathed the stale air of false hope. How little you understand. You cannot stop Lord Dagon. The walls between our worlds are crumbling. The mythic dawn grows nearer with every rift in the firmament. Soon, very soon, the lines now blurred will be erased. Tamriel and Oblivion rejoined, the mythic age reborn. Lord Dagon shall walk Tamriel again. The world shall be remade. The new age shall rise from the ashes of the old. My vision shall be realized. Weakness will be purged from the world, and mortal and immortal alike purified in the refiner's fire. My long duel with the Septims is over, and I have the mastery. The Emperor is dead. The Amulet of Kings is mine. And the last defender of the last ragged Septim stands before me, in the heart of my power. Let us see who at last has proved the stronger.
Did you notice his head just kind of like flopping all over the place while he's talking? Like really legit makes him look crazy. I found Maker Cameron in his palace of Carrick Hagailor. Now I must kill him and take the Amulet of Kings back to Tamriel.
You know nothing of my father's true power.
Together we can defeat him.
You cannot stop.
The dawn
Lord
is
Dagon.
breaking! Strike me down, and my father's power will raise me up.
Oh man.
Only the chosen will survive.
You are weak like the gods you pray to. The dawn is breaking!
Wait, what? What did I do? Wait, what? Seem to remember that bit more verbose.
For Lord Dagon! Lord Dagon will walk Tamriel again.
The time of cleansing is almost here!
Wait.
Lord Dagon will walk.
I just killed him.
You know better than the others.
Cleansing is almost here! Lord Dagon will walk the earth.
Is almost here.
My vision will yet be realized.
You cannot stop Lord Dagon.
Test your strength against me!
Okay, hold on. I want to kill these two first.
My father's power sustains me.
Okay.
I do not fear death. Strike me down, and my father's power will raise.
Okay. Let's take the lunch money. And everything else. Where'd the girl go? There you are. What? Where'd she go? Also, where's our bro? Where'd he go? There they are. Nah. We don't need the speech.
I've waited a long time for you.
John Maker Cameron and his paradise of Carrick, a dialogue. Now I must kill him and take the Amulet of Kings back to Tamriel.
Champion of old Tamriel.
You cannot stop Lord Dagon!
Old Tamriel still
I will present your soul to my father as a mighty gift.
Old Tamriel still
Hello? Give me the Amulet of Kings. Quote the traitor. You'll be dead then. Oh, and Fable, it's been so long since I've played Fable. I will take the staff and store it, because I can. Where's our bro? Did he die? He died. I'm sorry, bro. I tried keeping him alive. I killed Maker Cameron. Upon his death, the paradise he had created dissolved around me. I found myself back in Cloud Ruler Temple with the Amulet of Kings in my hand. I was giving the amulet to Martin.
You found a way back. Does this mean...
Maker Cameron is dead.
You did it. You defeated him. Then you have it. You have the Amulet of Kings.
Here. The amulet belongs to you. You got that? An old but good one?
Belongs to me. The Amulet of Kings. So you and Joffrey have said. If it is true, if the Emperor really was my father, then I should be able to wear it. Only those of the Septim blood can wear the Amulet of Kings.
Put on the amulet, Your Majesty.
Yes, of course. What am I waiting for? After all, this is my destiny. And no man can deny his destiny.
Boop. It's like good peers. You see? You are your real son.
I didn't really need the amulet to tell me that. I've known it was true since you first told me back in Kavach. But it is one thing to talk of becoming Emperor, and quite another to actually be the Emperor.
You are the Emperor?
Not yet. Until we light the Dragonfires, the gates are open, and Mehrunes Dagon's invasion continues. While you were gone, I sent a messenger to Chancellor Akato. He waits for us in the Imperial City.
Why me, Akato?
Chancellor Akato is the head of the Elder Council. The Council rules in the Emperor's absence. I don't expect any objections from the Elder Council, but we should defer to their authority. Let's go to the Imperial City at once, before the enemy can recover from Manka Cameron's death.
Okay.
We should go to the Imperial City at once. Lead on.
Need to speak to you.
Of course.
The Oblivion Gate.
Against all hope, you returned from Cameron's paradise with the Amulet of Kings. We now have a chance to turn back Dagon's invasion. I must go to the Temple of the One and perform the ceremony to relight the Dragonfires. But we must hurry. The barriers between our world and Oblivion weaken with every gate that is opened. If Mehrunes Dagon is able to cross over into our world, even relighting the Dragonfires will not be able to send him back. Farewell, my friend.
Okay. Table count's small, but growing niche group of diverse folk. Modding scene is always flourishing.
Good evening, sir.
A 12-hour game. It's fast fantasy with Professor King's Kingdoms of Amalur. Spiritual successor to Fable. I played Fable many, many years ago. And I've not played it since. Okay, here's the question, chat. Do we want to fast travel to the Imperial City? Or are we running it? Kinda wanna just go and finish. Every little blip in the upper left, you can hear the Xbox. I think. Right? So yeah, I'll leave that up to y'all though. So, if we run it, we might not actually be able to finish the main scenario today. What do y'all think? 1 for fast travel, 2 for run it. How's Carryway looking? Let's see. 439 out of 530. I could probably stand to store some stuff in my house or in my tower. Let's just fast travel it. What if, see if I can use the loot. I don't really need the loot. I was hoping to actually finish the main scenario today. That was kind of my goal. $72 of those flowers. Oh wait, I'm taking stuff out. No. I just took it all out. Dang it. Now I gotta put it all back in. We're now at 1112 out of 530. What have I done? Okay. Now we really have to take some time and organize all this stuff. I did it to myself. To say that a lot of these materials weigh as much as they do. Okay. Thankfully, it doesn't take that long to throw stuff in the box. Inventory management. Scratches and hits for you. Spend way too much time in your menus. Well, I'm glad I'm doing the thing unintentionally for you. Okay, wait, so I have Master, Warden Pistol, and Retort. Okay, Retort. Okay. Oh, goodness. The hide just started burning. Oops. If it looks like I'm trying, I'm not trying, you're trying. Goodness. Your eyes don't just like light on fire from time to time. So, this is one way to end the game, I suppose. Wait. Damn. Because we can store all the silver stuff because silver. Alright, Jet. I realize this is like top tier, can't get better gameplay. This is what you pay the big bucks for. Right here. You don't even know. Nice. Okay. That only brought us down to 389? Did I miss some stuff? Of course, we could store this sword. Since we can repair everything so easily. But and I think we did the thing. Okay, Now let's quickly take the Emperor to Bruma so that we can sell this extra stuff. You know, there's no real rush, right? It's not like he said that, you know, the Lord of Destruction is about to break through the barrier into our world and ruin everything. We have time, right?
Hello there.
General Kenobi. You're a bold one. Do we get a discount because we have Martin with us?
Hey, you look just like your statue.
Don't
What
you
can I
check?
do for you?
Let me get some of my tea while I'm...
Armor, weapons, I have it all. How may I help you?
Since we only need one repair hammer.
Tell your friends about me. Bye.
You've got the hands of a smith. Must have spent some time repairing your gear.
Alright, let's do the thing.
Welcome to the Imperial Palace.
Geek. Look at that.
Where is Martin? I was told that he had arrived in the capital.
Good question. We have arrived in the Elder Council chamber. I must formally present Martin's claim to Chancellor Otato, the head of the Elder Council.
I've been expecting you. The full council has already considered the matter of Martin's claim to the Imperial throne in detail. Martin Septim, on behalf of the Elder Council, I accept your claim to the Imperial throne.
Chancellor Okato, the city is under attack. Oblivion gates have opened and Daedra are inside the walls. The guard is overwhelmed.
Courage, soldier. We have an emperor again. Your Highness, what are your orders? Shall the guard fall back to the palace?
No. If we let ourselves get besieged in the palace, we're doomed. We must get to the Temple of the One immediately.
As you command, sire. Guards, form up and protect the emperor. To the Temple of the One.
The Imperial City is under attack. The Oblivion gates have opened all over the city, and Daedra are pouring out. I must escort Martin safely to the Temple of the One, where he can light the dragonfires, close the Oblivion gates, and save the city.
You dare oppose the might of the Imperial Legion!
I'm trying to...
We must get to the temple! Drive them back!
What's the matter? Getting tired?
Trying to not hit any of our people. That's the hard part. Because I can accidentally kill any of them, and then now I've got... yeah, the murder clan after me. Dark Brotherhood. I was trying to remember their name. Hello. Oh, come on. That armor would have been pretty great. Okay. Seems safe. What is that?
What's the matter? Getting tired?
Okay. So I think we all know what's coming next. I'm very curious how they're gonna make this look for the remaster. Really? Did you see him like spazzing out there? Oh no, I just hit Martin. I'm almost dead. I wasn't even watching the health. Let's see, strong potion of healing. Can't drink any more potions right now. Great.
Follow me! The temple is our only hope!
You know what? I can kill them all. Dagon is here. Barriers between Oblivion and Tamriel has been destroyed. Our only hope now is to somehow defeat Dagon and cast him back into Oblivion. Perhaps Martin will know what to do.
We're too late. Mehrunes Dagon is here. Lighting the dragon fires will no longer save us. The barriers that protected us from Oblivion are gone.
Can we cast him back into Oblivion?
I don't see how. Mortal weapons may hurt him, but now that he is physically here in Tamriel, they have no power to actually destroy him.
Or the Amulet of Kings?
Wait, yes. The amulet was given to mortals by Akatosh. It contains his divine power. But how to use this power against Dagon? The amulet was not intended as a weapon. I have an idea, one last hope. I must reach the dragonfires and the Temple of the One.
You said it was no use.
You'll just have to trust me. I know now what I was born to do, but I'll need your help. I have to get past Mehrunes Dagon somehow.
I'll get you to the
Then
temple.
I'll do the rest. Lead on, my friend.
Follow me.
I'm with you.
Should we try and kill all these things? Because we can. No, I don't think we can. That's fine. Yo, he's a big one. Martin and I are inside Temple of the One. I must get Martin to the dragon, or else all hope is lost. Just one in forever. Okay, never mind then.
I do what I must do. I cannot stay to rebuild Tamriel. That task falls to others. Farewell. You've been a good friend in the short time that I've known you. But now I must go. The dragon waits.
Bruh.
The amulet is shattered. Dagon is defeated. With the dragon's blood and the amulet of kings, we have sealed the gates of Oblivion forever. The last of the Septims passes now into history. I go gladly, for I know my sacrifice is not in vain. I take my place with my father and my father's fathers. The Third Age has ended, and a new age dawns. When the next Elder Scroll is written, you shall be its scribe. The shape of the future, the fate of the Empire. These things now belong to you.
Martin shattered the Amulet of Kings and transformed himself into an avatar of Akatosh, the dragon god of time. In dragon form, he banished Mehrunes Dagon to Oblivion and ended the Oblivion crisis, and then vanished. Whether he is dead or has ascended to join his ancestor Tiber Septim, no one knows.
What happened? Where's Martin? I must congratulate him. Mehrunes Dagon is defeated. Cast back into Oblivion. We've won!
Martin is gone.
What do you mean, gone? We saw the temple dome explode. The avatar of Akatosh appear. That was Martin?
Yes. He shattered the amulet.
The joined blood of kings and gods. The amulet of kings. The divine power of Akatosh.
And Martin's blood, too.
Then Martin is gone.
But the gates are sealed.
Yes, sealed forever. Mehrunes Dagon and his ilk can never threaten Tamriel again. Martin is dead, but he died an emperor and a hero to rival Tiber Septim.
What about the Empire?
This victory is not without cost. We've lost Martin Septim. What an emperor he might have made. His sacrifice was necessary, but it leaves the Empire without an emperor. I don't know what happens now. There are troubled times ahead for the Empire. But now is not the time to worry about the future. Let's just give thanks that we're alive!
Champion of Cyrodiil.
In my capacity as Lord High Chancellor of the Elder Council, I hereby proclaim you champion of Cyrodiil. And, as a small token of gratitude for your service to the Empire, I have ordered a suit of Imperial Dragon armor made for you.
Nice. Champion of Cyrodiil.
You have earned the highest rank possible in the Order of the Dragon, the illustrious Order of Imperial Knights, founded by Tiber Septim himself. It is a high honor. Only 6 other champions have been awarded in the history of the Empire.
The Elder Council.
We are now the stewards of the Empire. We can hold the Empire together in the short term. But to be honest, I don't know what will happen. The provinces have been restive for years, even before the latest crisis. With no legitimate claimant for the Dragon Throne, troubled times lie ahead.
Imperial Dragon armor.
Imperial Dragon armor is normally worn only by the Emperor himself, but you deserve no less, champion.
Martin.
I know he's gone. As the Chancellor of the Elder Council, my concern now is how to choose his successor. The dragon will stand forever as a memorial to what you and Martin did for all of Tamriel. Hail, champion!
Slow. Chancellor.
Anytime, champion.
Is it me? Or can you still kind of see the golden dragon underneath? Like along the seams. Like he's still in there, I think. Well, we almost broke all our stuff in that last fight. Good thing we only need 1 repair hammer. In reason nearby. There's no one nearby. So wait, where do I get the dragon armor? Where do I pick it up? I do not recall. Yeah, I know the dragon armor is nice. Here we go. Well, ordered a suit of Imperial Dragon Armor Forts to be invited to the service. Surrendered. You will be waiting. Should be at the armory. The Imperial Legion compound in 2 weeks. 2 weeks? Well, must have let me know when it's ready.
I can't believe it's over. That giant demon, the dragon. What happened? Have we won?
Duty calls. The Daedra did a lot of damage, but we'll rebuild. Before you know it, the city will be as good as new. Better, maybe, now that we've got the dragon to watch over us. If you run into trouble, come find me.
I am the trouble.
Did you see it?
The avatar of Akatosh himself? There it is! The monument to our deliverance!
We're alive! You did it!
Pardon me. I'm sorry to trouble you, but I was sent to ask for your help.
I'm sorry, and you are?
Where are my manners? I'm Rolsa Norvalo. My husband, Gillen, has requested that I find you and ask if you'd assist him.
Sure. What's going on?
Normally, I wouldn't approach a total stranger like this, but Gillen seemed so insistent. Please, forgive my audacity.
Sorry, Russell, continue.
Thank you. Gillen always tends to exaggerate, but in this case, he sounded earnest, which worries me a bit. He said to tell you that the matter he needs help with is of the utmost importance to the citizens of the Imperial City. You're to meet him at Ciridor's house, which is located in the Temple District. He said all will be explained when you get there. That's all he told me to say.
All right,
thank you. I'm sure he'll be pleased. I must go now. Good day to you.
Beat that monster! We won!
Wait, is this one of the DLCs? Order of the Virtuous Blood? Did I just inadvertently start a DLC? Okay. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna let our boy sleep for 2 weeks. Our boy, he's a Chad, but I think even he can get shook after all that. We need to let our boy sleep. And then we can get that armor. And then we can move on. So, help me keep track of how many days this is. Because we are gonna let our boy sleep for the whole 2 weeks. I think he's kind of earned it. Or does it just like pop up a notification? Okay, so it's one. Yeah, boy. Valid strat. So this is 3. So see, you thought you were here for the riveting inventory management gameplay. Nah. You're here for the sleep run. This is the stuff people pay the big bucks for. And you're getting it for free, minus the pre-roll ad you had to watch to get in. $5. And that, when it's all said and done, amounts to less than pennies. So I call that free. 6. Oh yeah, Chad, it's a Monday. How was everyone's weekend? For all of our American friends, how was your 4th of July? 7. 2 weeks undisturbed sleep in your tower. You get behind that, right? Living vicariously, boys and girls. Eat. I don't know, I feel like if I was given the opportunity to do nothing but sleep for 2 weeks, I would be so massively depressed. It would be unreal. 9. I think. Love how Americans say month day, apart from the holiday they celebrate where it's day month. Okay, so 10. Should we instead say, like, what's today? Today's the 7th? The 7th of July, the year of our Lord, 2025. I mean, I'm down for that. $11. I feel like I lost count. I feel like I skipped a number. July 4th. 12. It just feels wrong. It feels un-American. But I do see your point. Your point is very valid. 13. Come on, boys. Speed strats. I mean, sleep strats. 14. I didn't get a ping. 15? Extra slip? Big pods? Okay. 16? I must have skipped some numbers. I must have. Okay. One more? You said 2 weeks, Chancellor. Well, you didn't. The quest did. But you gave the quest, so you said it by proxy. Okay, it's absolutely been 2 weeks. Imperial Legion compound. Where is the Imperial Legion compound? Step into a new cell. Let's go back to the Imperial City and see if... Let's see that old Bethesda turn doing it does best. Yeet. Wait. They rebuilt? Oh, wait, never mind. In the Temple District. Okay. There's our boy. Imperial Dragon Armor. Imperial Dragon Armor ordered by Chancellor Ricardo. Should be ready. I can pick it up from the armory in the Imperial Legion compound.
Spare a coin for the infirm. Oh, me children will thank you for your help.
There you go.
Thank you, kind sir.
You know what? Have another.
Thank you, kind sir. Oh, blessings of Stendar upon ye.
I wonder what happens if you just dump all of your money on one of the beggars. Like, do they eventually stop asking for more? Or are they eventually like, you've done enough, Sonny. I can live for the rest of my days.
All citizens are welcome in the Imperial Palace, at least on the first 2 floors.
Looks like you're handy with a blade. The bards will be busy composing songs in your honor for years to come. To think that we lived through such times.
I'm actually getting Wurtlamat vibes from this dude.
We operate throughout the Imperial City and Cyrodiil. Very fast, very accurate. News happens, the Black Horse Courier is there. You walk on warm sands. Oh, hello.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think it was in the Temple District.
Have mercy. Just one coin. Please be generous, kind sir. Thank you, kind sir. I heard that some of the provinces were talking about seceding from the Empire. Probably just talk, though. Everything's a bit unsettled now. Oh,
There's
blessings
a
of Akator
unmarked quest that gives
upon
you
ye.
single coin to every beggar. If one dies by your hand, or another's no quest for you. So is it a quest, or is it an achievement? They're sending me back to the prison? I guess back where it all began. Well, here we are. They received the Imperial Dragon armor that Chancellor Kato had forged for me. Okay, Imperial Dragon boots. Cuirass. Gauntlets. And greaves. And the helmet. Okay. See. Oh wait. I need to keep these. Since I have reflect on them. I also need to repair this stuff to 125. Because it's not as good as what I have. Okay. 13, 5, 8, 5, 7. 15. Nice. And 7 for the boots as well, so it doesn't matter. Oh wait. Frost resist, magic resist, poison resist, fire resist, and shock resist. Dang. Don't do a Thieves Guild. Digging deep for that one though. It's too bad it didn't come with a weapon, right? Jake. Bro, why is my eye burning as much as it is? So let me... Okay, so I remember, right? There are no more gates that are open anywhere in the world.
Speak.
If there's no more gates. And even if we find a new gate, it's already closed. The castle? You mean the palace? After that one quest in the main city, there's something I want. Oblivion Crisis is over. Oh yeah, I need to do the new quest. Order of the Virtuous Blood. There we are. Castle Battlelord.
Morning.
Good morning.
When I saw the fiery clouds and the Daedra in the streets, I was sure we were all dead. But you saved us.
Yeet. I do that from time to time. Also, Jet, since the bot is reminding us, if any of you are using Twitch Prime,
All hail the champion of Cyrodiil.
do check if your Prime is ready. And be sure to use it on your favorite streamer. Whether that be here or not, I just want you to use your Prime. Because if you don't, Amazon gets that money. And Amazon doesn't need more money.
It's an honor to finally meet you. When I heard you were in town, I just had to send for your help. Your reputation precedes you. Oh, allow me to introduce myself. I am Cyrodiil.
Nice to meet you, Cyrodiil. Seems fitting, honestly. Heroes to watch should have a castle. Wait, I get a castle? Where do I get a castle? How do I get a castle?
Likewise. Sorry to send Gillen's wife to get you in that manner, but it seems safer if we weren't seen on the streets right now. If you'll come with me.
Very well, lead on.
Splendid. Watch your step.
It's not like you can pose a threat to me. Okay, random dark elf in knee-jerk armor. It's not concerning. Yeah, how's it going, Yapasama? Good to see you, my dude.
I'm honored by your presence. Nice to meet you.
I don't think I've ever...
Welcome. You're now in the sanctuary of the Order of the Virtuous Blood. Few outside our circle have ever set foot in our hallowed hall. We are, for lack of a better word, defenders. We guard the city from an infestation that plagues it. We are vampire hunters. I'm sure you are familiar with these despicable beings, feeding on the innocent as if they were cattle. Well, this group was formed to combat them. Alas, we are but 3 old men, not able to match the fighting prowess of a vampire. We lack the strength to defeat them in battle.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna do that. I don't want to be a vampire. I'm gonna be doing a lot of save scumming. Pops early in. Investigate Castle Battlelord. Oh, I probably have it. I just never did it.
Our goal is to root out the vampires that live in our fair city. So far, we've been unsuccessful finding one, until now. It's come to the Order's attention that Temple District resident Roland Genseric is a vampire, and has already claimed one victim. That's where you come in. We want you to slay this vampire, and cleanse the city of his filth before he can feed or kill again.
Roland Genseric? How do... Okay, are we sure we're not killing innocent people?
A few nights ago, I was roaming the city as I often do, looking for any signs of a vampire. As I headed past Roland's house, I heard a cry. I rushed into the back garden to find Roland struggling with a woman he'd been courting. I tried to intervene, but he was too strong. He threw his lover to the ground and turned his attention on me. Luckily, I managed to run back into the street and escape his grasp. I hid for a while and then returned to the garden. Roland was gone, and the woman was dead. She had 2 puncture marks on the nape of her neck. That's when I realized he was a vampire. The Order needs you to track him and destroy him.
Unless there was another guy that came in after Roland and killed her, and that's the vampire.
I would start by searching his home. He hasn't been there for days, so it should be safe. Return to us here if you have questions. We meet at night.
Roland's right.
His home is located in the Temple District, right across the garden from my home, in fact. Ironic, isn't it?
The vampire?
Vampires are nasty creatures. They drink the blood of others to conceal their true nature. Such trickery makes them difficult to find. You may ask Gillen Norvallo or Greythroat about these creatures as well. They've learned much. Who knows when Roland may strike again? You must hurry.
Let's make a different hard save. Okay.
My knowledge is at your disposal.
Tell me about Roland.
Roland was always a quiet man. It was only recently he'd met that young lady. Poor girl. We must avenge her death.
Vampires?
It's said that the bite of a vampire has the chance of infecting the victim. If this occurs, they'll become a vampire in a few days. Be cautious. Vampires are clever, so watch your back.
They're all vampires. Everyone in this room, except me, is a vampire. I'm being tricked. Legit, I've never done this quest. I really don't know.
Hello again, fellow vampire hunter. How are you?
Fantastic. Thanks for asking.
Bothiel from the Arcane University is looking for someone to chase the bandits from Camp Ailes. Probably trying to enhance her weird machine.
Exclamation point. Delete sickness.
Bye.
Take care. Anything?
Cyrodiil is asleep right now. He's had a long night of study and is exhausted. Do not disturb him. He'll be up at 5 this evening.
Sickness must be purged!
Welcome to it.
Okay. See, they only stay up at night. You don't see them outside. Or at least not during the day. Yeah, so how long does the game take to just do the main story? We actually just now finished the main story. And we're just doing stuff, whatever comes to mind at this point. And that took us 57 hours. Now, mind you, I got distracted a lot. So if you didn't allow yourselves to get distracted, it would probably be a good
Get good, scrub.
computer.
What?
I'm trying to do the things and get good. Shut up.
No.
It'd probably take you around 30 hours. If you were not distracted. Well, that lockpicks, yay. Yeah, so she did literally everything in the main quest line. Be around 30 hours. It's a lot of getting distracted. Yeah. I've arrived to Roland Ginzert's house. I should begin to search the place for any clues as to his whereabouts. I need to get that lockpick. That
Looks like you're in some trouble. Since we are friends, don't worry. I'll look the other way and take care of that fine for you. I think you should leave.
okay. So how's this gonna work? Okay, it said it was the eye is closed. Okay, only got 4 lockpicks left. Okay. Handbill? Any protecting rare armor made by best defense. Brothers trade goods, sterling reputation for honesty. Okay. Even just doing the main quest is still many different avenues to get to the final fight. One man's 30 hours, the other man's 12-15. That's fair. Like, the protecting Bruma stuff, like going around and closing all those gates at the different towns, like, that's not mandatory, is it? Like, you could finish the game without doing that. Okay, there's one. I don't want to take anything unnecessary. Just the one outside of Bruma, right? I'm guessing it's gonna be this chest. Boy. Ain't no way we're doing this with just 3 lockpicks. Isn't there a lockpick that doesn't break? Somebody told me where to get it. Just trying to remember. I want to say it was somewhere in the southeast of the map. Skeleton key, yes. Where do I get it? Because I don't think I've ever actually done that. If it's in the southeast of the map, we could start, say, here and just explore. Northwest of Leyland. Okay. Oh no! Northwest of Leyland. Yeah, I'll just run about. And then see if I can find it. Just roaming this way. Oh, shit. I'm gonna need to get some of my tea soon. Northwest of Leyland. Nocturnal. So is that northwest of Leyland then? Wait. Just found a gate. Chad. Okay, I was about to say, I thought all the gates were closed. Okay. Yep, they closed itself. But there's still danger on the outside. Ebony Claymore. That thing is giant and heavy. Okay, so... Sorry, let me confirm. Is it on the side of the river that I'm on? Or the west or the northwest side? I think I misunderstood you. Fort Blue Blood. Up the Yellow Road North, Leyland just past Black Birch. Yellow Road? Wait. Where's the Yellow Road? Am I blind? North of Leyland. Past Black Birch. Black March. Let's just start here. Wait. I think I remember where Black March was. Hold on. Black March was... Black March? Okay. So... This is Black March. Or Black and March. Directly west of the words County Leywin. I see Leywin. Okay, wait, County Leywin. So here. So, I just need to go generally north. There it is. So I guess we can kill ourselves a devil. Get ourselves some stuff. Okay.
We are not afraid of the dark. The Night Mistress gives us eyes to see night's secrets.
What is your business in this place?
Try to nocturnal.
You should not be in this place. What is your business here? Do you believe yourself worthy to speak to Nocturnal? Perhaps you have been summoned. Perhaps Nocturnal desires your service and has guided you here. Approach.
You can't tell me what to do anyway.
Be seeing you.
Night among the strangers. Secrets in the dark. Nocturnal is here. But my eye is blind and proud, stolen from its shrine and hid in dark waters. To steal from a god is most unwise. In Leywin, two Argonians think themselves secret, but the eye has seen them. Find these thieves in the city that spans the waters. Learn where they hide my eye. Retrieve the eye of Nocturnal Mortal, and return it to me, and I shall look favorably upon you.
So, can I kill you afterwards? Thieves Guild to be in Leywin. Okay. I would very much like to kill it afterwards. Where's the... What? The two Argonians. Wait, don't I have a house here? Okay, hold on. Where are these Argonians? Yeah, I do have a house here. I can sleep till morning. Because our boy does not deserve to just stand around and wait. He deserves to sleep. Okay. Argonians. What's it say? Whether find the thieves, return the eye. Must be level 10 to begin as low. Okay. Remanaz. Oh, right across the street from my house. Who'd have thunk it?
The common folk of Leowyn recognize your valor, even if Count Terentius does not. What do you need, friend?
I am nocturnal.
Never heard of the thing, and neither has Bajin. You ask too many questions.
Nocturnal? This is
I'm Bijin. I'm a hunter, and Weebamna's partner. I hope he didn't bother you about the rat thing. He's gone totally rat cuckoo, I'm afraid. Why? Why would you ask? I've never heard of it. No idea what you're talking about. And Weebamna doesn't know either.
Uh-huh.
Goodbye. But what if the trolls eat it?
Shh! There's someone here. Wait until they leave.
I remember Gene and Weaven not talking, but they stopped and they realized I was there. I was eavesdropped on them without being detected.
Morning.
What?
Have you seen the Derricks recently? They're always bickering with one another.
I've heard them, but I think they just do it for fun. They seem to enjoy it, and it's all in good fun.
See you.
Farewell.
Okay. You gonna go and talk again? When you can't see me. As long as it's fun, right? Okay, let's leave and come back in.
But what if the trolls eat it?
Trolls don't like water. Trolls don't swim. The eye is perfectly safe in Tidewater Cave, so relax.
So wherever Gene and Weaven now, speaking of Tidewater Cave, shows that they're hidden there, so they investigate the cave. Okay. let's just go here and hoof it. Oh, you're going out my horse? What's wrong with you? And then he just loses aggro again. He just thinks I'm not a threat. Son, I am the champion of Cyrodiil. I am the danger. Thank you for your lockpick. Computer, clip that.
I clipped the thing.
Mm-hmm. Alright. I don't see these too often, so let's just grab as many of these as we can. So does the skeleton key just open everything, or is it just a lockpick that never breaks? Because that would be, like, the most ideal way to level, lockpicking. Okay. Hi, Minecraft. How are you? Is that a tiger or panther or something? A mountain lion? It's a lockpick that never breaks. That's what I want. That is indeed what I desire. So we could just sit on that thing forever. And we will eventually open it. Okay, Chad, let me get some of my tea. I'm actually getting close to needing to finish it. Force every lock to about level 75. Most locks open 1 or 2 smacks of tab. I found the eye. What did it drop? I'm not holding shift. Why is it forcing me to drop? I will just run this while I finish my tea. In the meantime, chat, tell me what y'all are trying to accomplish this week. Another gate?
My eye is returned, and I once again see into the darkness that is your world. We mock the thieves, for bitter is their loss. You, mortal, may take this. It shall open the secrets of dark places for you.
was in the Temple District. Hi, ACL recovery. The one missing. Might be back to working. At least light duty.
You have my ear, citizen.
Yeah, not to speak next week for sure.
It's probably the finest inn in all of Cyrodiil.
Seeing you.
Wait. Been alright. PT is not fun. Yeah, I know that one. PT hurts. A lot. Like a lot. Like a lot. So I do not envy you. Okay. Yeah, having a infinite use lockpick is the stuff. It was in his bedroom. You serious? Like, it just opened things in 2 maps? Oh, it makes my security 79? The world? Okay. Grateful to be out of the healing phase and into the strength building phase. Little blessings, right? On all of them in life, infinite use, is that just a game concept otherwise? It would seem so. Clearly I'm missing something. Those shenanigans, and only did that because it's saying its praises. Well, it did increase my security to 79. I was at like 30 something at best. So I think the lockpick, the skeleton key itself, increases my security. Okay, what am I missing? Feel free to drop hints if you want. I don't mind either way. If you want to watch me suffer, that's fine. Looking for trap doors. plus 40 bonus is nice. I didn't even know it did a plus 40. Let's hear it break like 5 times. No. Define. Is our boy just like keeping bottles of blood? Dude is as normal can be. He's a normie. Wait. Love letter from Ralphina. At certain Roland's home, I've found a letter written to Roland from his girlfriend. It mentions a cabin where the two would meet. It's located east of the Imperial City in the Great Forest. I think this may be where Roland could be hiding. Should head out there immediately before he has a chance to escape. And here's Roland. I cannot wait for you to return from Beville. My heart swells with joy, as I know we will once again soon be together. I yearn for you every night that I look beside me in my bed, and you're not there. How I wish I could have taken the journey with you, but I understand that these are dangerous times, and I would only slow you down. When you return, perhaps we should get away from the chaos of the Imperial City. Let's go back to that cabin in the woods, the one where you said we would always be safe from the world. The one where you took me in your arms and sang songs of moonlight and happiness. The one where you said, I love you. Hurry, my love. Ralphina. Okay.
Evening.
You. Alright. I knew it had to be in there.
Oh, hello. Stantis Varid. I'm not a priest anymore, just a private seeker in search of white light.
White light?
Look around. Count the true believers. How many of these people really have faith? It's easy to have faith when everything's fine. Good day. You have my ear, citizen.
And you have my sword. And my bow. I need to go get one, so I can say, and my axe. Oh, it's another statue of Martin, I guess.
You have my...
Okay. Where are we headed? Wait. Hail, Tony. What is up, sir? How you doing, my dude? Oi. Oi. Oi, Brebs. Paralysis is the rudest thing in this game. Two strong potions of healing. Okay. We will take those since we chugged a bunch in the Imperial City attack. Now then. You're doing great. How was your weekend? What'd you get up to? Also, for any of our American friends, how was your 4th of July? Or July 4th, if you want to be weird and un-American about it. I've arrived at Roland's cabin. I should proceed inside to see if he's there. I should be cautious, as Sarah did warn me that vampires can be very dangerous. Okay. Alright. Can we talk to him first?
Go away. I know what you're here for. Just leave me alone.
Vampire?
Vampires? Why would you ask me about those filthy creatures?
Serida says you're a vampire.
That bastard! Serida dares accuse me of being a vampire? Me? Ha! He's the one who is the vampire.
Serida.
I can't believe him. I knew he would try and pin this on me. If only I could get my hands on him.
Calm down and explain, Roland.
I'm sorry. I've been hiding up here in this cabin and I've forgotten my manners. Try and understand. I loved her. I'd never harm her. Ralphina was the love of my life. For the first time, I had a positive outlook. Then I saw Seridor looking at her with those coveting eyes. When she started taking walks in the garden at night, I became suspicious. I didn't want to lose her. I should have trusted her. Oh, Ralphina.
What happened that night?
Yes, I must let someone else know. That night, I decided to follow Ralphina. I wanted to see where she went on her walks. When she stopped in the garden and Seridor stepped out of the shadows, my heart sank. Then suddenly he was upon her. She seemed entranced as he wrapped his arms around her and sank his teeth into her neck. I burst from my hiding place and attacked Seridor. He became startled for a moment and tossed Ralphina aside. She fell to the ground, and I heard a sickening crack as her head struck a stone. I was no equal to Seridor. He knocked me down in one quick movement. As I lost consciousness, I saw him laugh and then run away. Now I know why he didn't finish me that night. He wanted to cast suspicions on me instead.
Why didn't you tell someone?
I panicked. By the time I awoke, her body was gone. I knew Seridor was a respected member of the community. They'd never believe he was a vampire. I retreated here to the cabin to collect my thoughts.
Vampire?
I suppose you must decide what to do. Are you going to kill me?
I'm not going to kill you.
Thank you. I'm happy you gave me a chance to explain.
Serida?
I know about Seridor and his secret order. What better way for a vampire to hide than to pretend he hunts them? You may want to speak to Phintius at the first edition bookshop in the market district of the city. I know he goes there occasionally. I doubt that he's told Gillen and Greythroat anything, but you could always try. As you know, the vampire can't remain in sunlight. I'd wager that you'll never see Seridor outside during that time of day. Remain leery of Seridor. He's much more cunning than you may suspect.
So I was right. Does that mean, like, why would our boy just say, like, yeah, he never goes out during the day. He only sleeps during the day. So I'm gonna go with my suspicion that Seridor is the vampire.
Have pity on an old war veteran. I'm only asking. Oh, me children will thank you for your help. Thank you, kind sir. Blessings of Julianos upon you.
Now, it's good, my dude.
The thought of what might have happened if you and Martin hadn't stopped Dagon's invasion. But it's over. Thank Akatosh, the Oblivion invasion is over and we've survived.
Seridor?
Seridor? He comes in from time to time. Usually it's when he's out shopping. He always comes in with a large amount of travel food in his bag. Then sometimes he buys a few books. I asked him once about it, and he said that he goes out of the city on business trips. I think I overheard him once mention Memorial Cave to another patron of mine, but he never talked to me about it directly.
Memorial Cave?
Yes. It's outside of the Imperial City. I heard it's a place where many of the heroes from past wars are buried. Sort of a subterranean graveyard. I just assumed Seridor had a relative that died and is buried there. Not many people go out there anymore, as the route is dangerous. But Seridor's a stubborn one. Takes integrity for a man to risk his own life to honor the fallen. I admire him for that. I looked it up once in an old atlas I had in stock. Here, let me mark it on your map.
Okay, give me some rumors.
Thornir will buy almost anything, and I mean anything.
Okay.
This is the only bookstore in the city. There's also Renoir's books in Coral, Machna's in Cheydinhall, and Southern Books in Leowin. Good day.
500 day. 4th of July was okay. Trying to leave.
Please, go
A
ahead.
family visit from Italy last week. That's cool. How long were they down for? I think you may have mentioned it. But yeah, how long were they down for? Shit. Hi, Minecraft. How are you? I want to say swimming builds athletics faster than running, I think. I could be mistaken there. Royal Cave. Let's hope we don't contract vampirism. Abandoned Memorial Cave. It's not being used as a vampire den. Let's see if I can find Sarah down here and put a stop to a charade. Just casually hanging, burning bodies. Are you a vampire pupper? I am not even gonna give you a chance to try and attack me.
Who's there?
Contracted. Dang it. Question. If I contract vampirism, or at least the thing that leads to it, how do I get rid of it? Nope, nope, nope. Okay. How in the world did he not see me?
No! Oh! No!
Okay. I did not contract vampirism. My goal is to make it out of here not a vampire.
Huh?
Okay, that's one. Ah. Okay. You've never played this game? Cannot answer that. Would a cure disease get rid of the precursor? Maybe. Maybe. Okay, if I can just fight one at a time, that would be so ideal. Alright. Actually, I'm fairly certain I have a resist disease on me. see. Cure disease for 72 hours pass, and I'm good. You sure about that? Resist disease. Oblivion Vampirism was a bit of a miss, in your opinion? Okay, I need you to come this way. Still got it. I was resisting disease. Oblivion Vampirism was a mess. Morrowind had its use for one single weapon. Skyrim Vampirism is pretty cool though. What about RP kinda deal, but powerful enough? Vampire Orc Illusionist goes hard. Okay. Oh. Come here. We don't want your kind here. Skyrim, of course, vampire. Werewolf.
Who's there?
What is fun? I kind of doubt you would get out of here without contracting vampirism. Or at least the precursor of it. Alright, come here. Alright. Give me this. Bruh. Couldn't even be bothered to take their lunch money?
Did you really think that I'm surprised to see you here? I let you find me. What better place to get rid of you than all the way out here? No messy bodies left behind, no evidence. I was sloppy last time with Roland's lover, and I won't make the same mistake twice. After I'm through with you, I'll find Roland and finish what I started. I knew hiring you was a mistake, but I had to keep up appearances. The damned Order insisted we get you into the picture. I think after I'm done with Roland, Gillen and Greythroat will have to be dealt with. Quite a list of things to do, wouldn't you say? Well, enough of my monologue. Time to feed.
You were saying? I've slain Cerader. I should return immediately to Roland's cabin and give him the news. Yo, a lot of lunch money. Not impressed by these witches, Barry. They seem weak like basic ghosts. Yeah, they are definitely not the, like D&D in-game type witches. They're, I don't know, I would call them posers. In the same respect. Okay. Cure disease. I really hope that worked. Because I really don't want to be a vampire. Like, really. It's exactly what you were thinking about. The D&D was glitch. So, I used to DM for D&D, every now and again. And, I would homebrew all of my stories. At least whenever I was running, like, a full-on campaign. What is one of your favorite in the game, Mike? I did cure my vampirism, right? Because I really don't want that. Oh, my eyes burning. But yeah, D&D. I've had homebrewed my own campaign. And one of the things that I was trying to do with my players is I never told them this. I mean, I told them this after, like, the campaign probably was never going to happen again. But, like, during the actual play thing, like, I was trying to guide them towards a lich encounter that they were completely unprepared for. To the point that I wanted them all to die. Okay? And the idea was that, about the magic section? Let's see. Attributes I'm down on agility. But I don't see active effects. Oh, next active effects. Let's see. It is under magic. So absorption. athletics, reflect damage. Okay, so I didn't see anything like vampirism in there. So I wanted them to die, and the idea was that during the fight that killed them all, I wanted the Lich to, like, brand them in some way. And whenever they would die, I was gonna, like, let them think that that was it for a second. And then I was gonna be like, and you wake up. And there is a mark seared into your flesh. And the Lich approaches you. And is like, you're going to be a really good servant. And so the players were then going to be undead and bound to the Lich's will. However, they could resist with certain, like, detrimental effects applied to them. And the effects would just get worse over time, is what I was thinking. And, they would also have to feed, very similar to a vampire, in order to not decay and then permadie. And so what I was trying to set up is a situation where they had to balance the fulfilling the Lich's wishes while trying to find a way to either undo him or be brought back to life so that they wouldn't be bound by his control anymore, and then be able to undo him while staying alive. So, but they never let me get to the point where the Lich killed them. Because they kept thinking I was being unfair, that the Lich was just, like, walloping them. Because he was. The Lich was just walloping them. And that was on purpose. But I couldn't just tell them, yo, trust me. So they were getting genuinely upset. And so I'm like, okay, I gotta figure this out. So I let them kind of escape the encounter, but I made sure to brand them before they escaped. And so whenever they would die, I could then pull it back. D&D 3.5. I was actually doing that in the first edition of Pathfinder, which is like D&D 3.75, pretty much. Did I allow a paladin in that group? Nobody wanted to be a paladin, so I didn't have to worry about that.
I hope you're here to bring me good news.
Zerado's dead.
He's dead? Oh, thank goodness. I feared I'd never be able to leave here, or worse, that he would come for me. I can finally return home. The ironic thing is that I think the Order of the Virtuous Blood should continue its work. Perhaps I'll speak to the others. Yes, I think that the Order will live on. Give me time to make arrangements and meet me in Ceridor's basement.
Cerida,
Let us never speak of that abomination again.
Vampire.
Horrid creatures. I hope we never see one in the Imperial City again. I'll see you in the Imperial City.
Paladin equals policeman? Yeah, pretty much. The group that I had, I don't think they would have been able to properly, like, roleplay a, like, policeman-style paladin. They were a little bit too chaotic for that. In this campaign you ever play had a very, very tough DM. For a challenge over a DM that runs a Monty Python whole style setting. Don't get me wrong, like I didn't make things like stupid easy on my players, but I also didn't make it ridiculous. Like if a rule didn't work in my mind in the moment, or a mechanic just didn't work in the moment, I just didn't use it. To me, the rule of cool was, you know, where it should be. Like, if it wasn't fun, I didn't do it. But at the same time, like, I still did my best to, like, give a reasonable challenge.
Hello again, my friend. It's so good to see you again. I've spent a good deal of time speaking with Gillen and Greythroat. They agree that the Order should live on. Not only that, but we'd like to make you an honorary member. If you're ever in need of our services, we'd be happy to provide them for you. In addition, we'd like to reward you with this enchanted ring. Use it well in the fight.
Ring of Sunfire? What's it do? Vampire.
At least there are a few less vampires in the world now. Well done. But there are more of these creatures that still roam Cyrodiil. If any of our books can help you in the cause of destroying more, you're welcome to read them. Since you're an honorary member of the Order, if you bring back proof you've slain a vampire, we'd be glad to compensate you. Bring back the vampire dust from their remains. That should be proof enough. Excellent. Another vampire has been slain. Here's your reward.
Okay. Okay, we're good to go. Not bad. Storage routes rules. I think it does as well. I think it... Okay. I think to me, top priority is that the players are having fun. If the players are not having fun, it doesn't matter if... like, how good your story is. So, first, fun. Second, story. Third, mechanics. For me. Fellow D&D nerds, Darkness Rising is recommended viewing. I've never heard of it.
Excellent. Another vampire has been slain. Here's your reward. Excellent. Another vampire has been slain. Here's your reward. Excellent. Excellent. Return to me when you have slain another vampire, and the Order will gladly reward you. May the sunlight always safeguard your path.
Monty Hall is a really old D&D team term. Going back to the 70s. It's a joke name referring to Monty Hall, who was a game show host that was always giving away free things. There should be Love the Ring. It's a side quest that doesn't pop if the NPC doesn't find you. Seems many people miss it. Cheesy B-movie. Feel free to put it in the Discord somewhere so we can all be aware of it.
Yes, brother?
Roland.
He's a fine man, and an honored brother. Vampires are clever, so watch your back.
What if these two are vampires?
What can the Order help you with, brother?
Roland.
I'm pleased to call him brother. Be ever vigilant. Vampires are creatures of deceit.
Okay. Seems to be moving and stuff though. Okay. Let's see. What is this ring? What was it called? Resist normal weapon? Reflect spell and resist magic. When you have Sunfire, resist disease and reflect spell. Nice. If I didn't have... Actually... That does help. I should swap it with this. So that I can resist... Okay. 25% resist or reflect spell is better than plus 10% of reflect damage. So let's do this and this. And resisting disease is definitely a boon. Yes, I said boon. In the proper context.
Good to see you.
Okay. Jet, I believe our time is up. However, in the few minutes that I have remaining, we need to figure out what in the world we're doing next. So...
My friend, it is good to see you again. You risked your life to save me, a stranger. You are truly among the blessed of Arce's children. As a small token of my gratitude, please allow me to share with you some of my small store of knowledge of the healing arts.
Mysticism increased. Alchemy increased. Nice.
The church is still in turmoil from the attack on the Chapel of Dibella. I don't think anyone has had time to really study this prophet's teachings. My best advice would be to go, listen carefully, and decide for yourself. Certainly. Bye.
Castle Battleborn? Okay, we can do that. Wait, is this the one that she has the line that, she repeats?
You seem quite intriguing. Please, share your thoughts. What was it like in the temple at the end? Did Martin really call down the power of Akatosh to smite Dagon? Calendil runs a nice place at the Mystic Emporium. Calendil runs a nice place at the Mystic Emporium.
I thought that she was the one that she, like, read the line, then she's like, let me do that again. And then...
You too.
Yeah, reads it again. Double choice pieces there?
What is it?
Calendil runs a nice place at the Mystic Emporium.
He supports all of your enchanting needs.
Good to know. I wish I had witnessed the avatar of divine Akatosh myself. Imagine upon the very altar of the Temple of the One.
Yes, it must have been an amazing sight. I know I'm taking my faith more seriously than I used to.
I see.
Goodbye.
The small talk is just so, for lack of a better word, cringe. Okay, so Castle Battleborn. We also have both of the DLCs, which I've not done. I don't think I've ever properly done the DLCs. So that could be fun. Could do those. What else? Because otherwise, we need to start figuring out what the next game is going to be. Because we still have to finish the, we still have to finish the Dark Souls 1 tank run. The challenge run that I was doing. And we still need to at least do a bit more of Elden Ring Night Rain. The player base has probably grown in skill quite a bit, if I had to guess. So getting clears will probably be easier. So we can at least do the story stuff there. Then after that, I'm not entirely certain. So, yeah, I think we'll figure things out once we get closer to that. But I think, for now, we are going to do the Oblivion DLCs, probably Castle Battleborn, since that seems to be becoming highly recommended. And then we'll probably go back to the Dark Souls 1 tank run. So, also, I'm going to do my very best. I know I've not mentioned the AMA for a bit. I've got all of the questions for the AMA organized and ready to go. So, my present goal is to do the AMA as its own stream on this coming Friday at 4 p.m. Central, maybe a little earlier if I can manage it. So we will have, Lord willing, 3 streams this week. So I will, Lord willing, see you again on Wednesday and then again on Friday. So Oblivion on Wednesday and the AMA on Friday. Now, bear in mind, the AMA will be on my creative channel. So if you look in the chat on the YouTube chat, it'll say, check out my creative channel at Sir Silverstar. Subscribe to that other channel if you want to join in on the AMA stream. Because I'm trying to keep this channel like a purely gaming channel. Anyway, American Medical said, no, sorry, and ask me anything. So as a thank you for everyone that helped to get this channel that you're on right now partnered to YouTube partner, I've never done a AMA. So as a thank you for everyone that helped to do that, I'm going to do my first ever AMA, But because it's not like a purely gaming thing, I'm gonna do it on my other channel. And then, syndicate it pretty much everywhere else. So if you want to check out the AMA on Friday, subscribe to the other channel. Link is in the chat. Or if you're on X, check out the tree link in my bio. And yeah, so otherwise, Lord willing, I should be back with more Oblivion here on Wednesday. 4 p.m. Central. So, yeah, that's all the announcements, I believe. So thanks everybody for hanging out. I really do appreciate it. If there is anybody in chat that you're not currently following, and you enjoyed spending time with us today, feel free to hit that follow button if you are on Twitch or X, or that subscribe button if you are on YouTube to get notified of future streams. We spend our time here hyping up Jesus as much and as often as we can. We build cool stuff with software, and we get up to all manner of gaming shenanigans. Lord willing, I will be back Wednesday, 4 p.m. Central, with more Oblivion shenanigans. Also, if any of you are not hanging out with us in Discord, should definitely join us there. Link is in the chat. Wait, sorry, Mike, I missed you. You've seen... I have no dialogue, and you're not supposed to be here. I don't think I've seen those. Maybe we can find those as well. But yeah, if anybody's not hanging out with us in Discord, you absolutely should be. We hang out there every single day. Get up to all manner of shenanigans and mimicry. We'd love to have you. Also a great place to catch any announcements, so forth and such and such. So, if no one has told you lately, chat, you are loved. You are appreciated. And you're highly valuable. And don't let anybody tell you otherwise. And Jesus loves you. He wants a relationship with you. Seek him, because he's already seeking you. Repent and believe in the gospel. To repent means to recognize that you are a sinner against God and that you cannot save yourself. And then to change your mind and turn away from living life your own sinful way and turning to living life Jesus' way. To believe means to make Jesus the Lord, the ruler, the master, and the boss of your life. The Bible says that if you do that, that you will be born again as a new creation in Christ. That the old person that you are now dies, and that a new person is born that belongs to Jesus. So, if any of you ever have questions about that, would like to have a discussion, feel free to jump in the Discord. As I mentioned before, we'd be happy to have a discussion, or you can just ask questions during stream. Be happy to have a group discussion with the rest of chat. So, till we meet again, Lord willing, Wednesday, 4 p.m. Central. Y'all stay epic. Y'all have an awesome night. Peace. All day, son. All day. Y'all have a great night.